In the sacred history of Israel, the reign of King David stands as a story filled with courage, triumph, faith, and deep sorrow. Though David was known as a man after God's own heart, his life also reveals a powerful truth. Sin carries consequences that can ripple through generations. After David's confession before God, the prophet Nathan delivered a solemn warning that would unfold across the years of David's reign. Nathan had said to David, "Now, because you have treated me with such contempt, your family will never be free from the sword." The words were heavy with meaning. Though David had received forgiveness, the consequences of his actions would stir conflict within his own household, and so began a season of turmoil that shook the palace of Israel. David had many children, and tensions often simmered beneath the surface. Among David's sons were Amnon, the eldest, and Absalom, a prince known for his striking appearance and charisma. The Bible describes Absalom in remarkable terms. There was no one in all Israel as handsome as Absalom. There was no flaw in his appearance. Yet beauty and charm would soon be overshadowed by tragedy. Amnon developed an unhealthy obsession with his half-sister, Tamar. Pretending to be sick, he asked for Tamar to prepare food for him. When sick on me. Trusting her brother, Amnon forced himself upon her. Tamar cried out, "No, my brother, don't force me to do this disgraceful thing." But Amnon did not listen. After the act, Tamar was cast out in shame. She tore her robe and wept bitterly. Absalom took her into his house to care for her. When King David heard about it, he was very angry. Yet the king took no decisive action. This silence planted seeds of vengeance. For 2 years, Absalom waited patiently, hiding his anger, but his heart burned with resentment against Amnon. Finally, he set a trap. During a sheep-shearing festival, Absalom invited the king's sons. At the right moment, he ordered his servants to strike Amnon down. Amnon was killed, and panic spread among the princes. The terrible consequence Nathan had foretold had begun to unfold. Absalom fled into exile, escaping to the land of Geshur for 3 years. David mourned for Amnon, yet his heart longed for Absalom. Eventually, Absalom was allowed to return to Jerusalem, but for 2 years he lived there without seeing the king's face. Finally, David allowed him into his presence. Absalom went to the king, bowed low before him, and the king kissed him. Yet beneath the surface, bitterness remained. Absalom began to slowly gather support among the people of Israel near the city gate. He would say to them, "Look, your claims are good, but the king will not listen. If only I were a judge." Through charm and manipulation, Absalom gradually stole the loyalty of the people. He won the hearts of the people of Israel. 4 years later, Absalom declared himself king in Hebron. Messengers spread the news throughout the tribes. Absalom has become king. When David heard this report, he realized the danger. "We must leave Jerusalem at once," David told his officials. The king, who had once conquered cities, now fled his own capital. David left Jerusalem barefoot, weeping as he climbed the Mount of Olives. Absalom gathered a powerful army and marched against his father. Despite the betrayal, David ordered, "For my sake, be gentle with young Absalom." The battle took place in the forest of Ephraim. As Absalom rode his mule, his long hair became caught in the branches of a tree. Joab, ignoring the king's command, struck Absalom down. The rebellion ended that day. But victory brought no joy to David. When the news reached the king, his heart broke. He asked, "Is my son Absalom safe?" When he learned Absalom was dead, David withdrew into the room above the gate and wept. "My son Absalom, if only I had died instead of you." The events reveal how deeply sin affects a life. The sword Nathan spoke of remained within David's house. Yet even through the turbulence, God's greater plan continued. The kingdom endured, and the promise to David would ultimately reach far beyond these moments. If you liked this story, please like and subscribe for more deep Bible stories. Goodbye. May God bless you and everyone you love. Shalom. Shalom.